Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, back in the studio. So today we're gonna do a calculus mix. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be concentrating on the product rule and the quotient rule. Okay, cool. So yeah, on a side note, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe to my channel. So if you love what you see, please do subscribe and please do share the videos with your friends. So let's get started. So with and then natural language, right? So that's part of the AI stuff that's new in Maple 2024. So AI in Maple 2024, right? So I'm just using that to get like explanations of the product rule and the quotient rule. Okay, cool. So let's start. Let's start. So explain, right? And then the product rule, right? Let's see what it does here. So evaluating here at the bottom, you can see that, right? So that's it. That's the product rule. Okay. I can do it another way if I'm going to be a bit more specific in calculus. Right. So there we are. So I'm going to create a function, the product rule, and then do some examples with it. Okay. So I'm not going to bother reading that anyway. So that's just for reference anyway. So um, right. So I'll call it product rule. So PR. So product rule, and then procedure. So proc is procedure, right? And then U and V, not U and X, U and V, right? And then return, right? So the product will also differentiate. So diff a function U with respect to X times V, right? Plus then differentiate again a function V with respect to X times U, right? And then type in and procedure, right? There we are. So that's programmed, and then if I just type in PR, it will just call that function, right? Okay, right. So example, my first example. So I'm gonna be like PR, so sine x and x cubed, right? Yep. So let's see. There we are. So I can also type in the differentials like diff, and then sine x. Sorry. So sine x times x cubed with respect to x. So there we are. Okay, right. And then to do another one as well. So I'm gonna go for cos x times sine x. So PR, so call the function again. So cos x and sine x. Right. There we are. Then if I type in diff again, so cos x times sine x with respect to x. Cool. So everything's all working good. Right. And then one final one for the product rule. So that'll be so product x to the power 4. And I'll go with cos x. Okay. And then use the same use the syntax that's used in Maple. So differentiate, so diff, right? And so that's x to the power 4 times cos x with respect to x. There we are. Cool. Right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work on the quotient rule. So I'll just get an explanation for that. So just type in explain again, and then the quotient rule. Quotient rule. So that's my string there. So it's evaluating that. So just, yeah, right. So yeah, this formula used in calculus of quotient functions, right? I'm not gonna read that. I mean, that's just like for reference purposes, right? Okay. So what I'll do is now I'll just create my function as well, and then just crack on like I did with the product rule. Okay, so I'll type in quot, right? I mean, quot is it's a keyword, so you can't use that. It's a keyword in Maple, so you can't use that. So quot, right? So proc. So I'm procedure. So I'm going to use f and g, right? Yeah, so I'll use the f and g, right? Right. Then return, right? So diff function f with respect to x times g. So minus diff again, the function g with respect to x times f, right? So then that's all divided by g squared, right? And then and procedure, right? Right, done it right. Yeah, yeah, all good. It's all good. It's all good, right? And then yeah, so I've got a few examples that I need to work with that as well. So I type import again. So so for x squared, right, and sine x, right. So that's my f and that's my g, right. There we are. Then if I type in diff again, so diff for x squared divided by sine x. Sorry, hold on, yeah, with respect to x, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Okay. They're the same anyway, right? That's obviously a lot neater than that. Okay, but they're the same things, they're the same functions, right? Right, I'll click on and plot again, and we're gonna work with sorry, my bad. We're gonna work with x cubed and square root of x. Right, and then diff x cubed divided by square root of x. With respect to x. There we go. Bob's your uncle, as they say, right? All good, right? And then yeah, do another one as well, right? So we're gonna work with 3x squared and cos x. So quot, right? So that's 3x squared and cos x. Okay. Then diff, right? So 3x squared, right, divided by cos x. With respect to x. Right, okay. Yeah, bit of a mess again, but what I'll do is do it this way. So type in simplify. Right, and I'll do the same here as well. So simplify. Right, cool. So that's the benefit of having this editable part ticked. So you can always work things. You can work again. You can work backwards again if you need to, right? Oh yeah. So yeah. So there we are, right? So yeah, it was just a vid working on calculus and creating functions. So creating the product rule and the quotient rule, and then using some of the AI stuff in Maple, just getting like explanations in relation to the functions that we're working with. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I will say, guys, if you love what you see, please do subscribe. Yeah, and have a lovely day and enjoy yourselves. Cheers. Bye for now.